adventurers, it's me Lila and I have an exciting video. Legatus takes hold of the Kibalius, a weapon he created himself in the past. He wields the power of lightning that is inherent within his Kibalius to move and attack like lightning itself and conquer the battlefield. Legatus can also assume full control over the ancient weapon Arcanon to support his attacks. Arcanon performs powerful attacks while roaming around the battlefield unpredictably with lightning speed. This is the preview of the new class for Black Desert Mobile, the last hero that controls lightning, Legatus. Spear Bolt is a skill where Legatus throws a powerful thunderbolt from his Kibalius and inflicts immense damage. This will cause knockdown on hit, reduce the target's defense, and inflict burn damage. When a thunderbolt gathers a certain point, Spear Bolt's damage and range will increase. Divine Punishment is a skill where Legatus charges the power of lightning into Arcanon and summons an ancient spear that attacks enemies. Enemies will be bound on hit while also decreasing their crit chance and attack speed. Imprison is a skill where Legatus opens a rift from the sky and summons numerous lightning bolts to attack his foes. The first hit will daze enemies while the last hit will inflict bound and decrease their movement speed. Lightning Crash is a skill in which Legatus gathers his mighty strength and launches a spear at foes. Enemies will suffer knockdown on hit and will take bleed damage. This will also recover Legatus' HP. Thunderclap is a powerful attack while lightning envelops Legatus completely. The target stays on hit and their move speed is decreased. This will also increase Legatus' DP. The skill button can be held for additional attack. Lightning Sentinel is a skill that summons Arcanon to follow and attack enemies. Enemies will be burned on hit and bound on the last hit. This will also decrease their DP. Sentinel Beam is a skill that summons Arcanon, visible only to Legatus, to shoot lightning that travels through the ground. The target suffers knockback on hit and their AP will decrease. This will also increase Legatus' DP. Thunderbird is a skill in which Legatus throws a thunder spear in the air, leaps to catch it, then hurls it at the enemies as he teleports to meet it on the ground. Legatus gains invincibility while leaping, and super armor applies as the skill is being cast. The enemy is bound on hit and suffers burn damage. This will also increase Legatus' AP for a short time after casting. With Incessant Storm, Legatus uses Kibalius as a lightning rod to rain lightning down in an area. Enemies are dazed on the first hit, and an enhancement skill can increase the number of lightning bolts cast. Divine Executioner is a skill where the spear draws power from electric current to strike the enemy. The target is bound on hit, and Legatus' AP increases for a time. Target range and number of hits can be increased by learning an enhancement skill. Legatus uses the Eye of Atur to gain the Analyze and Penetrate effects, allowing him to target enemy weak spots. Legatus can restore 100% of his MP every 10 seconds during Analyze mode. He can also restore 20% of his MP on every hit. Most importantly, Legatus activates Penetrate mode by consuming all of his MP when he is at or above 80 MP. When Penetrate mode is activated, all debuffs are removed and the cooldown of Lightning Crash is decreased by 5 seconds for 4 seconds. Lightning Crash can be used with a short cooldown by using Analyze and Penetrate modes wisely. Legatus' specialty is making instant use of Kibalius' power after just a moment of concentration. After fully charging his power, he can use his enormous strength to summon lightning from above to annihilate his enemies. It showcases an overwhelming strength that can overpower the opponents quickly and intensely like lightning in a thunderstorm. Here are some of Legatus' main skills. The first one is Spear Bolt, where Legatus throws a thunder spear empowered by Kibalius. Focusing on the power of thunder, the spear can inflict more damage than you may think, as it can be used twice and simultaneously with other skills. It transforms into a moving thunderbolt when used against your opponents. The next one is Imprison. Legatus opens a rift from the sky and commons endless spears of lightning to attack enemies. There are not only spears attacking a specific area, but also a thunderbolt that strikes around him that can inflict huge damage and can be effective with good positioning during combat. Lastly is Lightning Sentinel. This skill allows Legatus to summon Arcanon, an ancient weapon. Arcanon can track down and attack enemies in its sight. You can also use another skill while Arcanon is activated, allowing it to inflict enormous damage when the enemy is knocked down. This can also be an advantage when attacking enemies in a fixed location, such as world bosses like Kutum and Kazarka. The last hero will change the fate of the world with a Spear of Lightning. Legatus is coming very soon.